Hello fellow collectors, Todd's back. Well, here it is. This is the figure I've been hunting down for years. It's made by DIT, which is Dragons in Dungeons. Now, this figure came out about 10 years ago. It's an unlicensed figure. That's the reason why, hence the name Chicago Gangster. It is based on the film Public Enemies, starring Johnny Depp as John Dillinger. And I've been wanting this figure for ages. Now, the film came out in 2009 and this figure came out in 2013. Now, Dungeons in Dragons is still around, the company. It still does 1/6 scale, but it mainly now concentrates on 1 in 12. So if you wanted this figure now, you could only get it in 1 in 12. But like I said, this figure is rare now. It really is. Now, when it came out, it was about 100 quid, not even that. But you try and get it now. I've gone on the website, I've had a look. Over in America, these things are going for $500 now. This is how much it's quite sought after. So I was lucky enough to find it on eBay. Never been taken out the box. The guy had it up for a certain price, but just as I'm going to work, he'd knocked down the price and offered us deals, but obviously not just to me, but the other watchers on it. And since it was early in the morning, I couldn't be bothered to do sort of like get back into it, and so I just bought it straight away. So yeah, it came to me Sunday, and I'm really pleased. So if we just have a look at the box a moment. Like I said, it's based on the film Public Enemies, so it's starring Johnny Depp. The head sculpt isn't the most fantastic, but like I said, it was unlicensed. And remember, this is a 10-year-old figure. It comes with tons of accessories, as you see there. Just unbelievable. And I'm really pleased to get it. So, yeah. Right, so as soon as the box is turned, without further ado, let's have a look inside the box, shall we? So, it comes off a magnet, and if we turned it the other way round, there is a backdrop. Now, that is my first complaint. It's supposed to be Chicago, but obviously that is a British town. Back in the 60s. I mean, you still got the mini there and a Morris Minor. So that is a British town. So that's not Chicago. But if you get the 1 in 12, they have rectified that totally. So you get the front cover, which is very nice. And then you get the felt. And there it is. That's what you get. Now, with this figure, you don't get, or any figures you get from them, you don't get the any stand at all. So that's why I got myself the other stand. But if you have a look here, he never used a case like this, but this is actually really quite heavy, and I'm surprised the figure even holds it. But you can make up the complete gun. In the film, he did use this clip. But you know, I'm never one to follow films too much, and I'd quite, you know, being the 1930s, I do prefer the drum. But it comes with hat, glasses, the pistols. This actual pocket watch is actually metal, and so is this gun. And unbelievable the detail on here. Yeah, it comes with the hands, even though with the hands you can actually see the joins of the moulding. And obviously it comes with a swag bag, the money, and if you have a look underneath the coat, it comes with his mask, and it comes with gloves as well. These gloves, unbelievable. So I'm really pleased with this. Right, it's just get the figure out. Now, obviously, it's not really Johnny Depp, but it is based around the character. There's certain points it does look like him, but not really. But like I said, it's unlicensed, and if you have a look, even his holsters, they're clipped to the belt so they don't float away. It's absolutely really good. The tailoring is very good, especially for a third party and a 10-year-old figure. Now, what I'm going to do is, if you have a look, he's got that little smirk as Johnny Depp did, but like I said, it doesn't really look like him totally. But the shoes, he didn't actually wear these shoes. He wore dark shoes in the film, but this really gives that gangster look. So it's I really don't mind them. They're really quite nice. But yeah, this is really nice figure, and I've been wanting this for years. But this goes for a lot of money now, and it's quite unreal. The coat is really nicely made, double lining, beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all out, the pocket watch and everything, but also what they supply here, because to put this gun together there are 2 screws for the actual handle, and they actually give you your own screwdriver. Okay, and if you, that's the extension part, and if you screw it this end, it gives you a different head. So they actually give you the one of these, which is quite neat actually if you think about it, and you can actually put it on your keyring. But yeah, the guns, even got 2 cigarettes there for it. So without further ado, let's get this figure rolling. And here he is set up. Right, so what I've done is just put his glasses on, and he's got his chain, and he's on the base that I got him. But yeah, this is a really good figure actually. I'm telling you now, for an old figure and a third party itself. Now, if you did actually get one, be careful with these buttons, because as I'm trying to clip it through, trying to get these buttons back in is really difficult, and the top one's actually fallen off, so it's just gonna have to be sewn back on. The missus can do that, but yeah, you have to be really careful with these. But it's yeah, it's really good. I'm just really glad to get this in the collection now. The tailoring is very good, but yeah, they got the hair just right. I mean, it's just like what it was in the movie. But yeah, his waistcoat, everything, and it's really quite nicely done. Okay, so let's have a quick look what he looks like with his hat on. His hat, now this is his hat itself. It's not the best quality. It's a bit of plastic with felt over the top. I might get a proper one, but even so, this one is in great condition. And it just always looks a bit too top heavy for him, but you can imagine with the coat on and the Tommy gun inside, and I think that would actually look really cool. So right, let's get his jacket on, and here we go. We got his coat on, holding the machine gun. The machine gun was pretty easy enough to put together. It was no problem at all. It's there's no instructions with it, but honestly, it's only 2 screws, but you just tighten everything up, and I just think this figure is absolutely brilliant. It's one that I've wanted for ages, as I've been keep saying, and I'm just glad to get it now. So yeah, it's not a grail for everybody, but it's definitely a grail for me. Like I said, you can't get these anymore, and to find one at a half decent price is really, really hard. So yeah, here it goes. If we take his hat off, and just a slightly of a bit of a pose, but yeah. So it's I do apologise, I got the name wrong. It is actually Dragons in Dreams, not Dragons in Dungeons. But yeah, if you was but good luck trying to actually find one. But like I said, if you do collect 112, they do the 112 now. So this in 112 with the right background, of course. Right, let's just have a quick look and see what it does look like with that background. And they have given it a bit of the old black and white, which is really quite good. But yeah, but I actually really like this figure. So now that's another Johnny Depp in the actual collection. I know they can't actually say it, infringement rights, but you know exactly what film this is from. So that's Public Enemies, aka John Dillinger. So yeah, really happy now. I mean, the wires, the guns, like I said, are all metal. The pocket watches, I mean, just have a look at this. It's all felt lining, and even the clasps actually work on the side. It's just got the material on it is just it's really heavy, really well done. I'm telling you now, this isn't no cheap knockoff. So yeah, it's really nice. But like I said, you get loads more accessories, which I probably won't even be using. Swag bag, even the gloves fit nicely on the hands. They've done a really good job there, and I haven't even put his suit on really. So but you get the gist of the idea. But yeah. So thanks for joining me. This is actually my new figure for the collection, and one I'm very happy now to have after years of looking, and especially getting one that's virtually new. So yeah, really like it. Okay then, thanks for joining me. Hopefully, I've still got no news on the Inart Gandalf, still waiting. But there are a few other figures I've got my eye on at the moment, so a lot more figures and dioramas to come. Thanks very much. Cheers.